the Mount Olive Baptist Church on Delavan Avenue, a special production will be presented on Saturday, February 17th, titled The Auction Block. It's presented by the Church Theater Ministry in celebration of Black History Month, and I'm very, very happy to have with us. The show was written and directed by Birmingham native and now Western New Yorker Marie Mullen, who's back with us. And you are here with historian Paul Denning, who can fill us in on what was actually happening in this country that would be based, you know, for a play like this. So good morning, folks.
Good morning.
Nice to see you,
Good
Marie.
to see you
Wow.
again. Good to see you again.
This is a very important play.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and the subject matter.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
When did you get the idea to put this together?
That's a good question, Linda. It just came. This is God.
I know.
This is God. I said that the last time that we were here. We did it because there is a need. There's a need for people to know what actually happened. This was a long time ago, but it's still fresh. Even when we do our rehearsals, even in writing this play what we're going to be doing, this performance that we're going to be doing on Saturday is just one scene from an entire play. And we chose that. We did it at UBEOC this time last year. And rave reviews, so it's backed by popular demand.
Yeah.
We're going to be going to the church first with this, and then we're going to be going to ECC first.
City Campus Friday night, and then the church Saturday.
The church Saturday.
So folks, you have two different opportunities to see this.
Exactly. What the way that it's set up will be at ECC, doors open at 5:30. It's a community event. There is no charge, free of charge. When we go to Mount Olive, we're fundraising also for another event that's going to be coming up the latter part of this year, and we'll be back on the show to talk about that too. But the doors will open at 3:30. There are tickets involved in this.
Yes, get a ticket.
We'll make sure we get the information.
For both performances, there will be a talk back.
Yes,
because you will want to stay and chat. And Paul, let's talk about how traumatic this must have been for thousands and thousands of people to have been separated from their families. And this was real. This was real in their lives.
This was real.
This was real, and it's incredibly sad and tragic when you really look into the details of how these were conducted. In fact, aside from the traditional auction block with people bidding on slaves and breaking up the families, let's say there was also a method used in the South, in Natchez, Mississippi, where it was more like a showroom, where instead of being up on an auction block, the slaves would walk in a circle for an hour and be viewed by the potential buyers. And then the buyer would go haggle with the seller over one particular or two particular slaves. And of course, they would inspect them to see if they had a lot of scarring on their backs from whippings. That meant, of course, they were a bad risk. They were a bad slave. So if they had a clean back, then they were worth more in the marketplace. Because they were more obedient.
You take these big bites.
I sure do,
don't you?
I?
Yes, you do.
Don't I?
And it's amazing, and I'm not surprised that the reviews for this were incredible. But I want to let everybody know there are two performances coming up. The first one is Friday, February 16th at the ECC City Campus. There is no charge for that. 6 p.m. is the performance, open mic afterwards.
Yes.
And then over at the church the next day, titled The Auction Block Performance, okay? And with that, special guests, I think, for both performances, the Muhammad School of Music and the church praise dancers.
Just at the one. Muhammad School of Music will be at Mount Olive.
Okay, at Mount Olive.
Just at Mount Olive.
So thank you so much for bringing the idea of this to our show so we can let everybody know. It's in celebration of Black History Month. It's a powerful, powerful production. You're not going to want to miss it.